think I did it again. I made you believe.
Imagine you're back in the year 2000, listening to songs like these on your local top 40 radio station. You might think, something about these songs makes them sound so similar to one another. Well, you'd be onto something there, because all of these artists worked extensively with the same songwriting team headed by hitmaker Max Martin. One fascinating feature these works share is their use of a formal unit that seems unique to Max Martin and to this time period, namely the complement chorus. The complement chorus is a particularly Y2K solution to a common pop music problem, the need to balance repetition of catchy chorus material with new twists that maintain the interest even when the chorus is repeated multiple times. But let's back up to the basics of form in pop songs. Choruses are the sections of pop songs that tend to worm their way into your ears. For instance, with this example, even if you've never heard the song before, you could probably sing along when the chorus comes back the second time. Choruses are normally found in predictable locations, about 50 seconds into the song. A prototypical form for a pop song is depicted here. There might be other stuff as well, like pre-choruses and intros, but those are more optional. Repeating the chorus of a pop song helps the audience remember it, and this is what makes the song catchy. But it can get tiresome to hear the chorus again and again and again and again. So it helps to do something to re-energize those later chorus repetitions and make them interesting. In Oops, I Did It Again, this re-energizing occurs when the chorus returns for a third time after the bridge. At this point, there's a special twist as the third chorus brandishes a new melodic line with a distinct rhythmic profile. For instance, note how the signature lyric, oops, is pushed one beat later in the measure, creating a new syncopated rhythm. Yep, this is the complement chorus that I'll be focusing on throughout this video.
Oops,
The complement chorus was a distinctive feature of turn of the millennium singles such as these hits produced by Max Martin and his associates. The complement chorus presents a special way of striking balance between repetitiveness and novelty in a pop song. The complement chorus technique in Oops, I Did It Again and other songs helps make the third chorus a high-energy climax and avoids the potential redundancy of a simple restatement. For instance, consider this example by the Backstreet Boys. First, let's listen to the regular chorus.
it's gotta be you. All the way. It's gotta be you. Every day. I promise you I will be true. Yeah, it's only you.
Remember how in Oops, I Did It Again, the complement chorus displaced the rhythm of the regular chorus? The exact same thing happens here.
It's gotta be you. All the way. Forever wanted love. It's gotta be you. I will be true. Yeah, it's gotta be you.
And here's another example by NSYNC.
Every little thing I do never seems enough for you. You don't wanna lose it again, but I'm not like them. Baby, when you find that beat.
After the bridge of this song, yep, we get a complement chorus instead of a regular repeat of the chorus.
All that I do is not enough for you. I don't wanna lose it, but I'm not like that. When finally
You get the picture. So, what do all these complement choruses have in common with each other? Complement choruses are clearly a type of chorus because most stuff is the same compared to the chorus. The orchestration, harmony, and usually most of the lyrics are the same as in the regular chorus. Complement choruses are reserved for those final chorus repetitions that happen after the bridge of a song. Complement choruses are distinctive because they have an opposing rhythmic profile that complements the rhythm from the regular chorus, and that's where the name comes from. The rhythms of these two chorus types aren't just contrasting, they are complementary. Notice how the regular choruses of each of these songs have these big, conspicuous gaps.
Every little thing I do never seems enough for you. You don't wanna lose it again, but I'm not like them.
Each complement chorus has the rhythmically active moments shifted later to fill in that gap. So if you're familiar with the complement chorus trick, you can almost hear it coming when the regular chorus has those big gaps left empty.
All that I do is not enough for you. I don't wanna lose it, but I'm not like that.
Now you might be wondering, is the complement chorus ever played simultaneously with the regular chorus? Well, yes, it is. The rhythms of these two chorus melodies fit together like the teeth of a zipper. The conspicuous gaps from the first chorus suddenly make sense. They were unanswered questions that now get their responses. I call this type of chorus the cumulative chorus, after what rock scholar Mark Spicer calls cumulative form.
Every little thing I do never seems enough for you. You don't wanna lose it, I'm not like them.
Almost every track I found with a complement chorus also features a cumulative chorus. The cumulative chorus is almost always the very last chorus you hear in the track. So, with the complement and cumulative choruses in play, those final repeats of the chorus feature a dramatic crescendo in energy at the end of the song, despite the recycling of material. Here's the final cumulative chorus of Oops, I Did It Again, where you can hear the regular chorus sung by Britney Spears, and at the same time, the complement chorus is sung by backup singers. As I mentioned before, amping up those final chorus repetitions is a classic trick in pop songwriting. The complement chorus is just one way to do it. But there are others. For instance, consider the dance chorus, a top 40 phenomenon discussed in a recent article by Alyssa Barna. Compared to the complement chorus, the dance chorus is positioned differently within the verse-chorus form. But like the complement chorus, it's clearly a chorus variant rather than an entirely new section. Also, like the cumulative chorus, the dance chorus intensifies the climactic feeling of the regular chorus. And as Asaf Paris has discussed in his dissertation, another standard strategy for creating interest in the final chorus repetitions is to beef up the accompaniment.
Walk away, you know how, don't start caring about me now.
Songs with complement choruses also sometimes use intensified accompaniments to help raise the energy, though in complement choruses, the new melody is much more salient. Also common is the use of descant vocals in the final choruses, as discussed in a recent essay by Stanley Fink. Descants differ from complement choruses because they are improvisatory, sung by a soloist rather than a group, and sung over the chorus rather than replacing the chorus. Some songs even have descant vocals and a complement chorus going at the same time in the cumulative chorus, as in this NSYNC song. Precedents for complement and cumulative choruses can be found outside top 40 music as well. In much gospel music, for instance, the primary climactic formal unit is the gospel vamp, a technique examined at length in a recent study by Braxton Shelley. And a mainstay of musical theater is the quodlibet, where melodies presented earlier in the musical are combined at a climactic, dramatic moment. Again, the complement chorus, like the others we just looked at, is just one of the techniques used to help amp up final chorus repetitions without exhausting the listener with too much of a good thing. As far as I can tell, it was used only by Max Martin and his close associates, only for these 3 artists, and only during 1998 to 2000. Now that you know about the complement chorus, hearing one in a song should immediately conjure up all the nostalgia you can muster for this era.